guys, it's me again, and I just finished reading this The Fellowship of the Rings novel by J.R.R. Tolkien, and it's my second time reading this book. So I would like to do a quick sort of review today, and let's find out if this novel is really worth the hype or not. So first thing first, let me introduce you to the main characters of the novel. First one is Frodo Baggins. Frodo is the major character of the novel, and this mainly because he has inherited the One Ring from his uncle, Bilbo Baggins. Frodo is a hobbit, and as a timid domestic personality, he is really ill-suited for the difficult journey ahead. He has quite an appetite for food and drink and song. And for most of the Fellowship of the Ring, Frodo relies upon the help of his friend Gandalf and Tom Bombadil. The second one is Sauron. Sauron never makes an appearance in the novel, but his power is certainly felt. He is known as the Dark Lord, and he is the major villain in the novel. And the last character I want to talk about is Gandalf. Gandalf is a very great wizard, and of the 5 great wizards in Middle-earth, there is only one wizard who is greater than Gandalf, and that is Saruman, who unfortunately turned to the evil side. In his spare time, Gandalf makes firework for the hobbits, but he reveals his power as a true wizard. And now let's talk about the summary plot. The Fellowship of the Ring is the first book in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. The story is set in the world of Tolkien's invention known as Middle-earth. A specter of evil is looming over Middle-earth as the Dark Lord Sauron seeks to consolidate his already immense power by reclaiming the One Ring that he has lost. Most of his power is held in this ring. With his power, he can enslave Middle-earth and unleash an incredible evil with little opposition. In the story of the Hobbit, a hobbit called Bilbo Baggins has stolen a ring from a Hades creature called Gollum. Somehow, this ring ends up with Frodo Baggins, Bilbo's nephew, and all of a sudden, Frodo is the center of this epic drama. The wizard Gandalf warns Frodo that he should leave the Shire and keep the ring out of Sauron's hand. They meet a villain named Tom Bombadil who helps them get out of trouble when they are faced with the 9 Black Riders, and they continue safely to the country of the elves. In the end, Frodo knows that he must fulfill his duty, but he doesn't want to endanger his friends any further, nor does he want to solicit their opinions, for he knows that they will change his mind. In the end, Frodo continues alone. Tolkien soon finds him and refuses to do anything other than accompany him, heading towards the evil land of Mordor. So this is my opinion. However, in light of the fact that the novel was published literal generations ago, I would like to try my best to analyze whether or not it stacks up today with modern-day fantasy novel. I read the first book of this series quite some time ago when I found the book in public library. And even as a 9th grader, I was able to read and comprehend the most parts of the book. So with that being said, I would not recommend this novel for someone who is similarly aged. It's always worth remembering that the book is 90 years old, so the language is bound to be slightly more difficult to read. There is also the fact that Tolkien presents readers with an enormous amount of lore, and it can be a chance to understand all the details. When reading this book, I found myself completely immersed in the story. Tolkien does a marvelous job with engaging readers in his story. The world he has created is described in such animated detail, and that nearly anyone can get hooked on his story. This book is full of wonder and adventure with fantastic writing, and filled with a lot of emotions, exciting characters and creatures, but also provided a lot of information at the beginning. For this, the story was a bit confusing for me at first, but later Tolkien amazingly set up all the information and made the story so entertaining. In spite of the fact that the book may at times be difficult to get through, Tolkien illuminates his story with rich language, backstory, and imagery, and for these reasons and more, the novel is certainly worth a try. So, yes, I would like to recommend this novel.